Melissa with the Single Mom Homestead. I just wanted to pop in really quick and give you an update on some of the barn demo and some of the ideas and plans I have for it going forward. So let me show you what I've gotten done so far. All right, I'm up here at the old barn, and this is the side we just tore down. This is where our chicken coop was that I had mentioned in the video commenting about the old barn that I was going to tear down. As you can see, there's a lot of feathers up here. Our chickens just went through molting, so that's why there's feathers, but their new coop is done and they are moved. And the first thing I want to talk about is the foundation on this side. It's crumbling too. You can see, I don't think there's enough rocks up here to replace what's missing. So I'm going to start pulling all these rocks out that are loose. And there are extra rocks here on the farm. That was from another foundation. I'm going to try to bring some of them up here to fill this in. I'll be doing the same thing on this backside as well. You can see right here, this is where the coons are really getting into the barn. They've pulled the rocks out. So all of these that are loose, I'm going to be removing from the stack. Make a big pile of them. I've been doing some research. I'm going to get a mortar and start putting these back together. You know, I don't want to wait on this foundation. It's still pretty warm here. I don't want to wait till it gets cold and the mortar and the rock's not set right. We did have chicken wire over this, you know, to keep any predators out. I went ahead and cut all that chicken wire down. We also had a chicken wire over this window that goes inside the barn. I cut that down. I'm going to be cleaning all of this wood off. All the cobwebs and dirt. I'm going to take down this chicken wire from the ceiling because there's no need to keep predators out anymore, so we don't need the wire. I'm going to be installing an actual window right here. I have some old windows in the barn. And then I'm going to be trimming around that window, putting a nice big board across the bottom of this wood where it's kind of rotting. I do want to be able to see the rocks though. And I'm also going to be doing some white trim on the edges there, and the edge right there. Get this all freshly painted and cleaned up before I move on to the next side of the barn. So, foundation will be first. Then I'm going to tackle this wall. And then I might move on to either the front or the back. I haven't decided yet. There is, let me go around and show you. This is a side of the barn that I have not showed you yet. This was just a makeshift wall. There was an old lean-to here that we took down a couple of years ago, and it exposed the original wood on the inside of the barn. I did not want that barn wood to ruin. So this was just a makeshift wall with some cedar we had to protect the wood on the inside of the barn. This is all going to come down. It's not in keeping with what I want to do. Time for it to go. And I'm thinking on this wall, all the way across here, I'm going to do windows. I want a lot of light in there. And then also, as you can see, this foundation over here is going to need repaired as well. It's not quite as bad as the other. It's not quite as exposed. Some of it I will just be filling in with mortar. That's the worst spot. You can see the corner is actually, you know, it's holding all the weight of the barn. But I do need to fill in all of this. I'm actually really excited about this project. I think I've come up with a way to do it that it won't cost a whole lot of money, which is my goal. The main roof here is still in really good condition. It does not leak. It may be old and rusty looking. The inside of it is in great condition. I will show that to you in a little bit. The outside is just rusted. So my plan is to get a paint that is specifically for metal. And I'm going to paint it a green color, a dark green color, and just try to freshen it up some. Let me go inside and show you. Lighting is not the best in here, I apologize, but you can see in this spot where there's a piece of wood missing on the barn roof that the underneath of the metal is in very good condition. You can see it there as well. Looks great. So my plan is to just paint it and freshen it up on the outside. Same thing over here. The roof on the main part of the barn is in fairly good condition for the age. It's not leaking or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and paint that top barn roof green. Now the roof on this lean-to, let me see if I can get a better view of it. It's pretty rusted, and I think it's because it's flat. It does leak. My concern is not so much with replacing it, because this is just going to be a lean-to. Mostly just to stop the leaking. I'm thinking maybe some kind of tar for metal might be good to roll on it. If you want to leave your suggestions below. I will show you the underneath of it. You can see the underneath of this roof on the lean-to is quite rusted. It does have little holes in it, like there. That's why I said my main concern is maybe just to get the leaking to stop. So what would you suggest would be the best product for me to put on the top of this lean-to roof to preserve it the best that I can? So my plan with this lean-to part, once it is complete, I'm going to be digging the dirt down some where this chicken coop was, putting all of that dirt in the garden beds. I would like some nice racks on the walls there to hold tools like shovels and rakes and pitchforks and things like that. And then I'm hoping to be able to pull my little side-by-side in here. That's my goal, my plan. I just want to keep the roof from leaking. There's so many cobwebs. I think I'm going to have to get a push broom and clean all of this really good and hose it before I can do any type of repairs. And this window, I'm pretty sure from the looks of it, it looks like one day somebody just wanted a window in the barn and they just cut it out. You can see this is not even an even cut. They just cut a hole in the barn. So that's why I want to put a window here. I think it'll look a lot nicer. And then all of this back here is going away as well, except for this little shed coop. We tend to use that for all of our babies that we raise here, our baby ducks and chickens and things. So that's going to stay, but all of the rest of that is going away. All this fencing and the wire, the other just nonsense that's back here, it's all getting cleaned up. I'm hoping to plant grass seed and put straw this fall before it gets too cold. I want to totally redo, clean up, revitalize this area. Make it so much nicer. It's just been neglected for a while. It's time to focus on it and clean it up. I also want to do that out here. You can see the grass is just gone from the birds and things. This is actually, we just tore down an old shelter that had firewood in it. Oh, I need to clean up that siding and dispose of it and get on with this barn project. Like I said, I'm really excited. I've been wanting to fix it up, and I'm finally getting to a place where my life has gotten settled after all of the changes, and I'm ready to get back to doing things around the farm. I can just picture it now, that wall of windows, the green roof, all this white trim. It's going to look so nice. If you have any suggestions for paint for metal, or like I said, some kind of tar or coating for that lean-to roof, please leave it in the comments below. And I look forward to hearing from you.